What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from V19 News. Most of you are aware of the Diddy and Cassie situation and everything that's going on. If you are someone who are new here and you have no clue, I have linked the videos in the description below. Click the very first link and the second link to watch all of the videos I've done to cover this story. But in summary, a while back, Cassie, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, filed a lawsuit against him, which was settled in record time. She did mention some very alarming things in her lawsuit that a few days ago we got to see the evidence. I'm going to talk about what happened a few days ago because this is what Peter Thomas from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband, is addressing. Just sad that Cassie have to relive these moments. Now, of course, I can't play the video because then this video will get blocked. It's too graphic. But go to CNN.com. They broke the story by posting this video to watch the video. For those of you who are on social media, I'm sure you have seen the video. I just have screenshots from certain moments in the video, so just be warned, okay? So Diddy allegedly had given Cassie a black eye the night before. And so Cassie attempted to leave when Diddy was sleeping. Now, based on the towel and the way how he was dressed, my initial thought was he was in the shower, and so she tried to leave while he was in the shower. But when I read the actual court document, it said that he was sleeping. So we have to go with what I guess she reported in her court documents. She's trying to get in the elevator and leave. He grabs her head, as you can see in this still image right here. He then punched her. Then he drags her to the floor. As she's on the floor looking lifeless, he kicks her. Okay? She's still on the floor. Diddy kicks her again. It's so disgusting and sad. Okay? Then he drags her all the way back to their room. But he left some of her things outside, so he went to grab her things. So she gets on the phone to call for help. He comes back, he sees her on the phone, and he throws her in a corner. And while she's in the corner crying, he then throws something at her. As you can see, he's lifting the thing over his head, and he's throwing whatever it is in her direction. And Cassie, once again, I'm praying for you. Just an excerpt from the court document. Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. That's what I just mentioned. And then the next one, after he fell asleep, which I also just mentioned, Miss Ventura tried to leave the hotel room, but as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. And go ahead and read the rest. Once again, like I said, reliving all of this is just terrible and disgusting, and I'm praying for Cassie. Now remember, before the video evidence, of course, Diddy released this statement right here denying any and everything that Cassie said in her lawsuit, and then the other people who are suing him. Now that we have the backstory, let's get to Peter Thomas. A few days ago, Diddy posted "Time Tells Truth" with the caption "Love" and those emojis. And instead of playing the waiting game like he's been doing, he responded, "Bro, I have been behind you from day one. No one from the block make it that far being stupid." Okay, praying hand emojis. And as you can see, Busta Rhymes also left some emojis on that post. And after the video was released, Peter Thomas reposted a video to his page and he wrote, "This is not bleeping good on any levels. Shaking my bleeping head. This hurt my bleeping heart watching it." And this person responded, "You are just under his post rooting for him the other day." And that comment is very light compared to how badly people came for Peter. So Peter was like, you know what? That little post wasn't enough. Let me do a video. So let's get into what he had to say.
Hey, social media world. I hear the video I posted today of what we all saw. Puff did to Cassie in that hotel. I heard there's all kind of comments. I really usually don't read the comments. I just say what I say and I keep it moving. All right, but from what I saw today, it was deplorable. It was whack. It was weak. It was horrible. I never want to see any man treat any woman like that. I don't care what the circumstances are. That should never happen. Okay. It hurt me. I can't unsee it. I look at him different. I've never seen that side of him. But I see it myself. 3 days ago when I'm standing with him and said, y'all are dragging him and y'all just want to lynch a black man. Okay, and I hope he's not that stupid to blah, 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 blah. I meant it. Okay. 3 days later, I see the tape myself. I think he's weak. I think he's out of control. I think if I'm worth that much, okay, all right, and the woman want to go, I'll just let her go, okay? I'm not going to beat nobody and stomp on nobody and kick anybody in the face. That's a deep hatred and rage and all of that shit. That was out of control, and that shit was whack, okay? God is God, all right? So 8 years ago, look what God did. It came out, all right? Came out. Whatever is kept in the dark is going to come to light. Okay? All right? But what I don't know, I don't know. What I know, what I saw with my 2 eyes today, I condemn that shit. I got 2 girls and 7 sisters. I would never want to see or hear that anybody do anything like that to any woman, not just my 2 girls or my sisters. I don't want to see anybody do that to any woman. I don't care what fucking race they are. I don't want to see no man do that to any woman, period. And I'm standing on that. Just like I stand 4 days ago when I didn't see the evidence, but all you guys want to lynch somebody. I say, yo, slow down. Y'all too hasty to lynch a person without knowing all the facts. All right? The facts came out today. So now today we could make some accurate, okay, all right, statement of what we saw. And what we saw was fucked up. And Puff on some real was weak as fuck. Okay, all right. And I'm glad it came out. I'm glad it happened. Okay, because you have 3 sons and 4 daughters. Okay, and your son is learning from that shit today. It's gonna be harsh. You can't even come outside. Nobody, black, white, purple, green, I don't give a what planet you're on, nobody's gonna ever see you the same after they saw that video today. And you have 4 daughters, and I hope to God that they never experience anything like what you put another parents through, seeing how you treat that girl. That was up, and I'm standing on that.
Peter wrote in his caption, "There's no apologies in me for what I say 4 days ago." And he meant what I said 4 days ago. As there's no apology in me for what I'm saying right now. I am not God. I am not Jesus Christ. I can't cast judgment on anyone until evidence is provided. We all saw the video today. What Puff did was wrong on so many bleeping levels. I don't even know where to begin. I can't unsee what I saw today. And I completely understand sitting back, waiting for proof, not wanting to jump to conclusions and all of that. But what people are saying is don't be so quick to question someone's experience with someone with no proof, but then go and defend the other person that's being accused with no proof. That's the thing, sit back, let it play out. If you are not sure within your heart which way to go, who to support, I completely understand that. Yes, there are people out there that lie, make up claims, and all of that. So if you are not certain, then just, sit back and watch it play out. And don't be so quick to come out supporting anyone. Well, there are some people in the comments that are giving Peter some grace because they understand where he's coming from in the moment. He saw the proof. He came out, he apologized, and you had comments like, "It takes a big man to admit he was wrong and make it right. I commend you for this post." Definitely, exactly. And that's what Peter Thomas is saying. I'm sorry that I did what I did, but now that I've seen some evidence, I'm sorry. Maybe it shouldn't have taken me this long to believe what Cassie was talking about, but I wanted to see proof because I've seen it in the past where people made up claims and then, so you know what, I get it. He apologized, and like I've been saying from the very beginning, I'm praying for Cassie and her family. Now if you watch those previous videos, of course you're aware that her husband released a statement, and I also included videos and clips in there when he ran a marathon to support a domestic violence charity and all of that. So once again, keep them lifted in your prayers. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care.
What? What you got to say now? What you want my- What? What you got to say now? What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap. What? What you got to say now? What you want my- What? What you got to say now? What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.